Touch. Good girl. Touch.
I'm hoping to be able to take some of these clips and edit them and get them down so we can add captions and voiceovers to them for teaching purposes for Two Hearts. But I guess that'll depend on if you're willing to do that or not.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Because there'll be your mug all over them. And Miss Willow. Good.
Touch. Touch.
Did she ever get used to the stick this past week? Okay, because one of the things you can do while you're up there with the stick is extend it so she has to walk past you. And, you know, bring her body so it's...
Touch. Touch.
This is a major thing that a lot of people don't realize, that, you know, horses getting saddled and getting ridden the first time, what bothers them the most is maybe not so much the weight on them as it is somebody towering over their backs.
Touch. Touch.
She's got the touching down, doesn't she? She's got the targeting down.
Touch. Touch. I know it's a little scary with my hand open. Touch. Good girl.
Oh, you got a quiet clicker.
Touch.
When she's doing something regularly and you know it's deliberate and she hasn't forgotten, then you can go ahead and start using what they call a variable reinforcer. Okay, so you're only clicking and treating every third time you ask, or every fifth time, or up to seventh, and then wean it off completely. And then go back, a journey with his nose up there. You know, and maybe have to go back for, quote, little reminders now and then. Otherwise, they can get bored.
Yeah.
And if they get bored, then you're in trouble.
Or full.
Hmm?
Or full.
Mm-hmm.
Can you back?
I'm glad to see you're rewarding the try.
You have to chew them, not suck on them. Back. Back.
Excellent. Now, what if you start climbing down the inside? How does she deal with that?
Touch.
Good. All that touching is good and reinforcing for her. Good. Excellent. See if you can back her all. Can you back her all the way to the other side of the...
Back. 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 Back.
Very nice.
Back.
Oh.
Back. Back. Back.
She says, why back up? Good for her. Excellent. Can you look at her hind end now and just ask her to, you know, we talked about looking at the ground to expand our space rather than looking directly at her body?
Yeah, we've been doing a little of that, like I'll look at her haunches and she'll move.
Okay, now that's direct energy on her haunches. So if she knows how to do that a couple times, and then start looking at the ground and imagine you're making your bubble bigger and she's in it, and just kind of mentally ask her, you know, you're standing in my space, can you step aside? And just... you know, put your energy out there and wait. Be patient for her to get it. See how that works. A lot of people want immediate, instant results, and some horses take longer to process, and especially those that are learning. They got to figure things out. We need to give them time to figure.
Stand. Back.
Excellent.
Stand. I know. Stand.
Excellent.
Good girl.
Excellent. And these are all the real foundational things that people kind of miss and skip over a lot of times. And then they find out later on, it's like, oh my goodness, my horse does this and did that, and why did he do that? And it's, well, because you didn't do ABC. You started with LMN. Awesome.
Back. 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 Move.
Excellent. Now that, you know what that you just did? You chained two behaviors together. And that was good. Excellent. So now you're getting her, and she's being able to kind of start putting three things more together.
Move.
Excellent.
Get stuck on them. Come on. Move. Back.
The halt or the hoe is one of the foundational cornerstones too. You don't want to get on a horse that doesn't. Whoa.
Back. 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 Move.
Excellent.
No, back. Stand.
Ah, shoot. You know what?
Stand. Back.
You know what we can try today? She's good for following you and connecting with you. I wonder if we threw, well, maybe not plywood, but maybe a mat or something down there and see if she'd follow you over it.
Yeah, we can use that thing.
Yeah. And we can work on maybe the tarp later on too.
Yeah. You want to touch?
No, she says too big. What are you, nuts? That's a horse-eating monster. And it's out of its place. It's usually safe on the fence or on the ground next to the fence.
Alright, I can't make it any smaller. You want to touch?
You can do it.
Touch.
She's thinking about it. Her ears are on it, and her eyes stopped blinking. So there, now she's starting.
Touch. Touch.
I like the way you're standing because you have your energy off of her too. The only energy that's really on her is the blanket. Excellent. Click. Beautiful. And click again. Ah!
Good girl.
Oh my God, it moved.
Touch.
Excellent.
Good girl. Touch. Touch. Touch.
Excuse me.
Touch.
Has your mom watched the videos?
Yeah.
Is she enjoying them?
Yeah. Touch. Touch.
Yeah, we got a situational move it around when she's used to it right in front of her. Good.
Touch. Touch.
You made it bigger. Oh my gosh.
Touch.
She says, I'm going to get a little bit closer and behind you, Mom.
Touch.
That was clever of her. She was not really getting closer to it. She kept her distance, the same distance.
Touch.
I wish more people understood the importance of getting that trust factor in there with horses, you know?
Touch. Touch. Oh, not so scary now. Touch.
Can you're standing like this, you've got in your hand, can you switch and switch around like that so you're standing, there you go. You switch positions. Oh, and she's stepping forward. Good for her.
Touch. Touch. Good girl. Touch.
Okay, now just kind of go off to her side.
Touch.
Good.
Touch. Touch. Put it on the ground.
Yeah, and I'm coming over here.
Touch. Touch.
Wow, very good.
Good girl. Touch. Touch. Touch.
Journey's watching intently.
There's food on that side.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. She touched it with her hoof, but she also walked towards it instead of away from it. Oh, that's the donkey brand.
The bull.
Oh, that's the bull?
Yeah.
Good. I like the way you thought that one out because you're walking her and you're walking closer to it. Good thinking.
Touch. Touch. Different angle.
Yeah. And you're also in a different spot too that alters her perception.
Well. Touch.
I have to think about that for a minute. Oh, good, good, good. Excellent. Excellent.
Good girl. Make it a little bigger, okay?
Whoop.
Touch. Not my arm. Touch.
Good. Willow, you're such a smart baby, honey. You're so brave. You're such a brave girl.
Come on.
I have some goodies in my car, like umbrellas and stuff too, we can work on today. And all of that will just cement all the trust and the bravery. Well, that's a little bit too big to get that close to it.
Back. 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 Back.
So I'm not going to back too close to that thing, Mom.
Back. 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 Through.
Excellent. That takes some complexity of thinking too, because now you're asking her to back up, which is, you know, something, she's being the follower, so she's trusting you. You're asking her to hoe, she's got to think of that, and it's near that new scary thing on the ground. All these little bits and pieces that get put together, and I'm saying this more for narration of this thing than I am for you, you know that. But a lot of people don't, they have a hard time chunking things down into little bits and pieces. You know, so you started with that nice and small, you were just asking her one thing, to touch it, that's all. And then you made it bigger, you know, you took it to other views, perspectives from her viewpoint. And then you started chaining the other stuff together with the back, the hoe, the walking by it, the following you. And that's a complexity of thinking. You know, they catch on, they're quick animals, they catch on quickly, they're not dumb animals. As long as they feel safe with stuff. You know, is that as far open as it goes?
No. Stand. Back. Stand. Stand.
Who?
Back.
Good.
Stand.
And then, of course, if they do get overfaced, we go back to something with which they're familiar and comfortable with, so we can get them back to zone 1, their safety zone.
Ready? Wait, one more time.
Oh no! Oh no!
Touch. Touch.
Just gotta check that out now. She says, let me get closer to you, Mom, but I can't get closer to that thing on the ground. Oh no.
Can you touch, Will? Touch.
Good.
Good girl.
The little corner right next to Mom.
Yeah.
I can't see a blasted thing with the sun.
Can you touch again? Can you touch it in the middle? Touch.
Wow, good for her.
girl.
Excellent. Willow, you're so brave, honey.
Good girl.
That would get jackpot.
You do it one more time, touch. Good girl.
Oh, she's liking the alfalfa pellets now, huh? Good.
Actually, I'm going to take them too.
Good job, Miss Willow. Wow, good for her. Look at that. Good job.
Good job, Will.
Good job. For sure.
I'll wait until she watches. Wait and realizes it's under her.
Yes, we're taking pictures of you. You're doing such... Wow, she stepped all feet. Good for her. You know what? And it's what you're doing also, and I've never even thought of this, but you're doing well to make her walk, because that will help dispel any of the flight. Because they have to move their feet when they get nervous, so that helps.
Come on, Will. Good girl. girl.
So giving them a break and asking them to walk after something scary, that's an awesome thing.
Back. 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 Ooh. Stand. Stand.
Excellent.
I'm running out of pellets again.
And I don't have any in my car.
Yeah, there's some up there.
You want me to get them?
They're in like a,
Let me go put that on pause.
like a white and green bag.
Okay, different pad. Let's see how she reacts to the different color.
Touch.
She had to stop for a second. She says, that looks different than the other one.
Chew.
Smells different.
Will. Touch. Touch.
Good. Little snort.
Touch.
A lot of people say that they don't know colors, they can't see colors, but you know what? They can.
Yeah.
With yellow being the most predominant one that they see the best. And again, with the energy of the different colors, you have to wonder how much they feel the different colors
Yeah.
versus how much they actually see, because they don't have that many cones in their eyes. They have mostly rods in their eyes.
Touch.
That's the one that Barb uses with Journey, right?
That one.
Oh, the black one?
Yeah, this is my pad that I sit on.
Oh, okay.
The rastitude holds them. Touch. Touch. Touch.
Excellent. What if you step forward with it?
Touch.
Yeah, a little bit of a reaction, but not much. That's pretty good.
Touch.
How about bringing it up shoulder height or higher? That's a tough one for horses. Again, it's the height thing where they have to, you know, bodily wise, physiologically, they put their head up and it helps, you know, set off the alert. So they have to learn to overcome the alert factor, physiological response in their body, messaging, as well as deal with the new thing in a new spot. Huh?
Touch. Touch. Pay attention.
I'm going to go get a few tricks out of my car.
Touch.
This is all good
Touch. Good girl.
training.
Get one bigger. Touch.
That's what we should call this, is trust training. Advanced trust training. Except I hate the word training.
Touch. 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 Good girl. Touch. Touch. Nope, not me. Touch the blanket. Touch. Good.
My umbrella seems to have gone missing.
Good girl.
Getting time to replenish. I had a whole big huge bag that I left down at the client's house about 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh no.
Never got it back, and I do have a tarp in there too. But we have a crinkly bag. Oh, look what I have. So pick your poison.
The bag will probably be a little
Just
less.
be careful because it's sharp down to the bone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And this bag has, it's a bag made out of a food
nice.
bag.
Can you touch?
She says, no, I'm looking at this stuff over here. Go look at the flag, Willow.
Touch. Oh, that's not. Touch. 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 Good girl.
And of course I missed it because I was,
Touch. Good. Touch. Touch.
and way up high.
Touch.
So she has to reach way up to look, to get at it. She can do it. She's got to think about it for a minute.
Touch.
She says, "Screw, I never mind walking with you. I've got to walk and move my feet anyway."
Well.
Good.
Come on.
Good. Excellent.
Come on. Come on. Touch. Touch.
Nope.
Touch.
She has a very fine threshold. Journey's all in your face. He doesn't have that threshold. I don't think he has any
No.
boundaries. He just does whatever. He's a boofy boy.
Walk on. Well, come on. Bump's getting back. 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 Back.
Good.
Back. Walk on.
That flag seemed to have unsettled her a little bit, huh?
Walk on.
Not bad, though.
Walk on. Good.
Excellent.
Back. Back. 2.
Don't forget also, if you really want to get her attention, okay, you can always ask her to move that hind end. Because that inside leg crossing over the outside, it just kind of disengages there when she gets stuck. The trick with that is to know your own energy level and be able to, you know, put it out there to her so she can feel it.
Stand.
Excellent. Oh, almost.
Walk on. Walk on, Will. Walk on. Walk on. Will, walk on. Good girl.
Good.
Ooh.
What if you were to just let the flag hang as you walk around now? Just like you say you do with other stuff, with the halter and the rope and stuff. Just walk around with it like nobody's business. She's going to follow you. She's going to follow the flag. You can hold it in your right hand and see if she follows. Good. And bring it up slowly. Just keep on walking like you don't pay any attention to her and bring it up. No, just walk around. Like, try not to pay her any attention. Let her curiosity kick in. There we go. Saying, why are you walking around with that thing, Mom? And then stop and ask her to touch. Good. Now, if you can bring it up higher like you're waving a flag and just walk around, just do it slowly, because you know that. Has she gotten better with her threshold of moving fast?
Yeah.
Good. Good. There you go. She's still not quite sure, but that's okay. You're doing it, so she says it must be okay.
Journey's like, what is that thing?
Did he spook?
He tucked his butt in a little.
Ah.
Touch. Touch.
Excellent. Now let's do that one more time and see how she reacts. So she's a little bit more comfortable, and then try that with just... What the heck is that noise? You know, holding the saddle pad up at a bigger distance so it's big size. And hanging at a higher elevation. Okay, hold it up. Yeah, hold it up. Ask her to come touch. Good.
Touch.
It's waving around. She's standing. She's reaching out.
Touch.
She's good. And that actually blew back at her for her to touch it. Good job. 2 more times of that. And raise it a little bit higher each time, so she's really going to have to
Touch.
get up there to get it. Excellent. And then way up high.
Touch. Touch.
She's thinking about it.
Touch.
Good. Excellent. Okay, we'll give her a little bit of a break. Let her chew that while you get the pad and do the same thing. Full size. Because she hasn't seen it full size yet, right?
Not this one.
Oh, there she goes into her safe spot. I think I'll hide a while. It's getting hot out here, huh? I'm just standing here sweating. The sun is hot. My feet are getting burned. They're all red. Here she comes.
Here under there. Touch.
Good.
Touch.
Well,
Touch.
okay, now I'm going to just raise it like a couple of inches. Do it slowly because she backed up. There we go. Horrifically back. She didn't scramble back or anything, so. Just like a, whoa, Mom, what are you doing? Good.
Touch. Touch.
Okay. You can do the same thing, walk around with the pad, open like you did before with the flag. There you go. She's watching you. Look at her ears.
Huh?
She's paying attention. Look at her ears. Now she's full face looking at you.
No, I don't think so.
Willow, you silly girl. Raincoats, rain ponchos and stuff are always good to work with. Good job. Her ears are going back and forth. She's thinking of retreating, and then she's looking, and good. She's trying. Click her for bringing her nose to you and try. Click. Click. Good. You got Journey over there watching too. That was interesting. Journey backed away and she backed away. Good. Good. Click. Excellent. Kind of like a small handful of grain for that one. Good. Jackpot. She's processing. Good. That was good. Fake.